Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't done lives in quite a while, so I thought I'd do one tonight. With that being said, I did get you know, feedback at times from other diecast car racing lives. Like if I just have the computer at the end of the track where the cars are finishing, some people don't see the cars at the start of the track. Well, unfortunately, it's like how I record the races is my choice kind of thing. Like, if I only show the end of the track because that's where the car's finished, that's fine. If I have it being recorded right here, you can pretty much see only the end part right here too, actually. But you'll see another part of the track right there, actually, which means you'll see the cars for more than just the end part. But the reason why I tend to show it at the end is because then you'll actually see more of the track too. So that's why I just planned on doing that. Yep. But before I get this live started, I just thought I'd let everyone know that I did make a video, which should be on my channel relatively soon. Another thing is, before this live happens, I need to do a few quick things, so that way I'm fully ready to go. That was a baseball hat, but I don't need to feature it in my live. That might be a little bit further back than I needed it to be. Well, I hope you can see that. Anyways, I'm gonna get the cars and get this started. I mean, had I organized the cars into which 6 cars are racing every time, this would have gone by a little bit quicker. But since I didn't do that, it's taking a bit more longer for this live to go. Alright, there we go. First one is ready to go. Unfortunately, since because of time, sadly, I was thinking about doing a top 3 finish kind of style race, but since it's later than I wanted to start this live, because Google Chrome and stuff wasn't working on my computer, sadly, we aren't going to have time to do a top 3 thing. We're only going to do first place, really, and I'm hoping that if anyone does show up, they're okay with that. But if no one shows up, we're kind of sticking with that plan, even if people do show up at this rate, unfortunately, because, like I said, I'm on a shortened time schedule for this now. Sadly, 3, 2, 1, go. The Toyota one, which means all of these 5 cars are eliminated. All right. I may have to test some cars just before we do this next group for the live, because some of my cars may or may not work. Oh, someone's here. And if people just show up to watch and they can't, chat in the chat feature, that's totally fine and understandable. doing an interesting one for this one, as you can tell. These are going to be mostly bigger ones. That'll work, I suppose. Oh, whoever hit the thumbs up button, thanks for doing that. Now again, some of these really big rally vehicles may or may not work on the track. Three, two, one, go. Well, this one's advanced somehow because apparently these ones could not cross, and one car did not even finish. Unfortunately, at this rate, I can't, restart a race because car didn't finish kind of thing. We're just going to have to go with that. And, yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, it's better having the losers go over here and the winners somewhere else. The good news is I don't have a ton of cars left. Oh. Just one more, then that race is good to go. Should I? I guess I... No, actually I'm not. Ooh. Why did I not think of this? I have these two that can race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Next race is ready to start. Surprisingly, for this race, we have USA and Japan going to the next round. And I wasn't really expecting that much. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it's split between USA and Japan on this race. 3, 2, 1, go. USA wins again. What just happened? Okay, that's super weird. That's super weird. What just happened? Oh, well, that was weird. The car that won accidentally hit my screen and it caused something unexpected to show up. A bit more of a surprise than I thought it would have been to me, actually. I just realized something. I wouldn't call it a rally car, even though it has snow tires in a way. I don't know if that car was even in these race events or not, but I have some cars. Yeah, like this car is from a winter set. It's a Ford Escort from a winter set that came out really late last year or sometime early this year, I believe. Either way, there was 5 cars in total. I managed to get the ones that I ended up liking to get. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I talking about this now? It's because all of the cars from that set have, snow tires on them, but they're not all rally cars, so that's where I kind of got confused with the set. If you're going to have snow tires in all those cars, couldn't you put, numbers or something on them to make them, rally cars or something? Nope, they only did it for one, the Escort, because that's a full-fledged rally car. Speaking of Escorts, I think I may or may not have had another car called Escort Rally, and I don't think I've found that one. Well, anyways, back to the racing, because I kind of do need to get this going soon. Surprisingly, this life is not taking as long as I thought it would have, actually. So yeah, let's do this and see what happens. I think for this next one, I'm going to do more rubber tire the rally cars. Well, I guess mostly rubber tire. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that for this race. The good news is all my other cars are non-rubber tires, so those races should get done relatively quick. Three, two, one, go. The Hyundai one. Wow. Was not expecting that, but a car from Korea somehow ended up winning. Well, I kind of want to separate the two Chevys so that way they're not right next to each other, because then it seems like that would be kind of unfair. Because knowing how fast those cars were the first time down the track, having both of them right next to each other in lanes 3 and 4, or like, you know, the lanes right where the thing is that I pressed down, seems like they may or may not do well next to each other, but I feel like if you put two really fast cars next to each other, normally they tend to win more often than you think. So that's why I'm not doing that. Alright, we're doing you. We don't really have, we have another UK car. If we take him out, we would have to put another German car in. And supposedly I could do that. But then I don't have another UK car to round it out at the end, sadly. So we kind of have no choice but to put him back in play. Not that, right? Then I guess the final 6 are going to be these ones, supposedly. But again, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how that race is going to work. 3 is 6, yep. Well, I'm going to have 6 exact cars going into the next round, meaning that time we can do a best of 3, because that's when I really do the best of 3 more than normal. Alright, let's see what happens in this one. 3, 2, 1, go. The Fortis wins. Well, the Ford Escort does win, but it's not the one you thought it was. It's the 1600, not this one with the snow tires. This one ended up probably getting second place most likely, but it's not enough to win. Okay, I wonder who's going to win this last one. Three, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that was super close. But the Porsche pulled off the win at the very end. Super close. But Porsche wins at the very end. Wow, that was extremely close. Surprisingly for a live, this is probably going to be one of my shortest ones ever. Oh, those two almost crossed over the lane, and that would have been a lane violation, meaning... Wow, 3 cars almost went over the lane. 3, 2, 1, go. 5-1. Great. Since the cars crashed into a completely random order, I can't remember who was in lane 5. I want to say it was that Ford, but now I'm not sure anymore. Or was it him? Because he actually won the most recent race. Yet it had to be the Ford. Yep. Because now I remember he was in lane 6. The Porsche was, I do believe. Yeah, Porsche was in lane 6. So this is going on to the final 3 car for Team UK in the Rally Vehicles racing event tonight. Alright, so we're now down to 5 cars. And hopefully they don't crash separately, meaning I have to rebuild them every time. But they might, I don't know. Three, two, one, go. Lane 5. That was the Porsche. I don't know what's going on, but Lane 5 has seemed to win quite a lot recently now. We have German and UK in there so far. I wonder who's going to be the third one in. And for, a different race result, kind of want to move some cars into different spots just to see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Lane 4, the Toyota. So somehow, even after USA's great tries of winning in the first round, and same with the Hyundai rally car, it wasn't enough for either of those teams, meaning that USA, Italy, and a few other countries are out. The only countries remaining are pretty much everyone except for Japan, Germany, and United Kingdom, which means that Italy's gone. Hyundai's gone, which I keep forgetting what country they're from. I need to look that up really quickly. So South Korea's out, unfortunately, because I just looked up that Hyundai was from South Korea. What did that say? I didn't realize this, but apparently, I'm taking a quick pause and noticing something in Forza Horizon 5, and I didn't realize this until now, but you can unlock all your car's skill perk things by clicking the Y button if you have enough for all of them. However, that's going to take a long time for me to do. My game wants me to play, so I'm not considered being not active, sadly. I don't know why, but sometimes I seem to get more gifts from the game later at night in Barnes compared to in Forza Horizon 5 time, that is, because the time in that game changes really quickly. That did not seem like a rally car to me because it didn't have the rally design. I mean, it does tie into the theme of rally cars, though. I mean, at this rate, it's kind of a rally racing and mini Forza Horizon 5 gameplay live. But anyways, enough of that. Now back to the racing part. So we're down to the final 3 cars. Might as well show them. We have the Toyota Tacoma Pikes Peak Ford Escort rally car from the Nightburners 5-pack. Then Porsche 911 rally car. From 2019 or 20 Matchbox mainline cars, I believe. 2018 to 2020 mainline cars from Matchbox, somewhere in that time frame for Matchbox cars is when this one came out. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, UK's automatically advanced. That was pretty much their obvious advancing. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the Porsche outdoes the. That means we're now down to Germany and United Kingdom. I'm not sure who's going to win, but I'm really thinking and feeling it's going to be this car. I don't know what happened, but for some silly reason, I could not seem to get that word out in time. It's like I just completely stopped what I was saying just then, and I'm so sorry that I did that. I should not be doing that because, I mean, there is the saying that we all make mistakes, or everyone makes mistakes, no one's perfect kind of thing. Well, there's an example. Sometimes when you talk so fast, you kind of lose track of the words you're trying to say, and sometimes you lose track of, the thoughts you're trying to say when you're doing certain things, whether it's live streams or videos or anything really. Well, anyways, back to this. I'm thinking this one's going to win it, the Ford. That's just my thought, though. 3, 2, 1, go. Horse gives up a good run against the Ford, but not quite enough, though. And the Fords won again. And that was a lane separation race, even by one whole lane apart from each other. Since that car was just in lane 3, kind of want to switch it up, and let's see what happens here now. Because we haven't done 5 and 6 a lot. Ford wins. He landed upside down, but he still won. So technically, if we were to do a top 3, first place would be Ford Escort 1600 rally car, which is Team UK. Second place is Germany with the 911 Safari rally car. Third place is the Pikes Peak Toyota Tacoma from Japan for Team Japan. You know what I meant to say when I said from Japan. I meant to say Team Japan. So yeah, the Toyota's third, and the Ford's first, and the Porsche's second. So yeah, here is today's winner for the Rally Vehicles race event. This is from the Nightburners 5-pack. So this is actually my newest, fastest rally car. This car has never raced down my 6-lane track before, I believe. Well, I might have once before because I did a other racing cars event not too long ago, but this is my fastest rally car one. I just thought of doing a Ferrari race event for my 6-lane track to figure out what my fastest Ferrari car is. The good news is all of those are put into one thing, so I can easily get to all of them really quickly. The downside of it is I'm really trying not to use them too often, but, maybe I'll do it next Friday because that seems like a great idea. Ferrari Friday. Yeah, Ferrari Racing Friday or something like that. Or I could just call it Fun Ferrari Friday. I don't know. I'll just think of a name for that live when it happens next Friday, most likely, though. Because I do know is that this was just a rally car racing event. Now, if there are any questions from anyone, if anyone is here, I will answer them right now. Whether you had questions about the cars I raced tonight, or the track I'm using, or you want to know where I get certain diecast cars from, please just let me know. But it looks like since, there's no one here to ask any of those questions for the, cars I use, or where I get them from, or the track I'm using, or how many rally cars I have in total kind of thing that I used in this event in total. And, or someone may ask, where is that car company from that made those rally cars, things like that. Since no one's here to ask any of those questions, sadly, I guess I'll just end the live then. I kind of did plan that this was going to be a relatively short live because, it's not that much time anyways. Well, that's pretty much going to do it. Bye until next time. Have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. And I will see you in my next live stream or video for whatever it may be on my channel. I do notice that the two main topics I seem to do for lives or videos is either diecast car things like racing, show and tell, or car sports. Or for video games, it's I'll be doing racing games, sports games, things like that. I'll just let you know what my next live video is when I do it.